This fictional scenario deals with mental health, a concern for all of us. From time to time, social isolation, global crises, and uncertainty can overwhelm us and the mental health services we depend on. If you or someone you know is struggling with their mental health, the JMU Counseling Center has resources available. Visit them online at jmu.edu/counselingctr. It can be difficult to imagine being the change, particularly if life feels stressful already. College students face unprecedented challenges negotiating complex ethical issues: human rights, democracy, climate change, war, work, health, and relationships. Among these challenges is a severe decline in mental health. The CDC reports that over 1/3 of children aged 12 to 17 years reported feelings of sadness and hopelessness. That was in 2019. Since then, COVID has made things worse. Counseling services at America's colleges and universities cannot meet student demand. One proposed solution is an app that offers personal counseling services. Imagine artificial intelligence chatbots responding conversationally to your questions and concerns. Today, clinical psychologists and IT engineers are testing AI programs that counsel people seeking help. Experts predict that AI text responses will soon be indistinguishable from human counseling. Already, users report feeling less alone after conversing with AI chatbots. Using deep learning algorithms, AI counseling can generate the feel of human connection. Consider this hypothetical scenario. Your fictional university explores AI Care, a promising artificial intelligence counseling platform, as a practical and partial solution to the mental health demands on campus. The senior administration asks your team for student perspectives on this question: should the university respond to the student mental health crisis by providing AI care? Before conducting your ethical analysis, several people want to speak to the issues. After you listen to what they say, ask questions of fairness, outcomes, responsibilities, character, liberty, empathy, authority, and rights to raise as many ethical questions as you can to help guide your decision process.
Using AI Care to address the mental health needs of the whole student body is far from ideal, but it may be the best that we can do. Away from home and finding college life stressful, students are seeking help in record numbers from our counseling centers. Even if our university could afford to increase staff, there aren't enough professionally trained counselors available. AI Care is the best option to reduce stress on the system. With voice accessibility features, customizable avatars, no limits on sessions, no hidden or extra fees, all students will have access to immediate, consistent, and personal attention. Give AI Care a chance.
Universities can't provide enough counselors, but they can offer alternatives, such as AI Care, and therefore they should. AI Care effectively solves the problem of access. Protecting confidentiality is, of course, a critical liberty issue, and there are stories of breaches, but the focus needs to be on increasing the mental health of our student population. That is the outcome we want. And this is where it gets interesting. Experiments show us that AI counseling is somewhat less effective than in-person counseling. But if it's because of that human connection, maybe universities could justifiably allow students to have the illusion that they're interacting with a human clinician. The distinction between an AI program and an actual human being has become blurry anyway. Bottom line, universities that care about their students have a responsibility to provide AI care.
If too much social media and too little human connection causes anxiety and sadness, how can AI Care really help in the long run? Students need in-person human connection with professionals that can listen and respond with emotion. That's what makes therapy effective. Also, you can trust your counselor to maintain confidentiality. What's to keep AI Care from selling the data from your sessions to insurance companies and potential employers? For legal reasons, they have to store the data from those sessions in some server somewhere where they can get hacked and used for blackmail, or sold to profiteers. That seems really risky. Students have a right to personal and professional counseling services. Universities shirk responsibilities and they reveal their true colors when they replace counselors with bots.
I'm sending my child to this university because of its outstanding academic reputation and its commitment to students. And I ask, what kind of university addresses the obvious mental health crisis with a robot? AI care is just going to damage the university's reputation and increase the risk to my child. And what if someone is facing an urgent psychological crisis? I want there to be a real human to help them. And yeah, let's talk cost. Given the amount that we already pay and the high stakes, it's a small thing to have a trained professional who actually cares about what happens to my child be available. It shouldn't be an add-on luxury. If you ask me, AI care is just another way for the university to say, we don't care.
Sometimes I just need to share my feelings with someone who's willing to listen right away. By the time you get an appointment with the person, the crisis has often passed. I have friends who pay to use a counseling chatbot. They say that they feel better after a conversation and no one has to know that they're struggling. Every time they log in, the app reminds them that if they talk about harming themselves or others, the chatbot sends an alert to a trained counselor who follows up immediately. My parents are worried about my privacy and the security behind the app. I have so many important things on my phone. If I lose it or someone hacks in, that would be really bad. The fact that the chatbot is learning about me and follows up after a hard day, though, that would feel kind of good. So, I don't know. If the university provides AI care, it may be worth trying out.